Hey, so real quick, explaining Chicago in the day missed. I did a photography shoot for the Watson Summit, what you guys came to last year. If I didn't say it last year, thank you guys for coming to Watson Summit last semester and seeing my presentation. It was really cool to see you guys there. But I was taking pictures for the Watson Summit for this semester, and ended up seeing no, and that I was planning to go after that to my dad's house in Longmont, but Thomas was awake, and so I went over to Thomas's house. And right as I walked in the door to Thomas's house, my friend Justin called me, and he said, "Hey, what are you doing Sunday?" And I said, "Nothing." He said, "What are you doing Monday?" I was like, "Don't really have anything planned there either." It's like, "Do you want to go to Chicago?" So my friend Justin, his dad is a United Airlines pilot and has been a pilot for a very, very long time. So he has good seniority in the company, or senior, yeah. Um, Justin flies for free, um, just on a standby pass. So whatever seats are open after all the paying customers have gotten their seats, that's what he gets. Then he gets a buddy pass, which is a really, really reduced ticket for a friend. So he said he needed some help taking some photos for a class assignment, so he paid for my buddy pass, and I went to Chicago. So reason we didn't get anything posted yesterday is because we were just jam packed taking photos. We went into this skybox thing that's on the side of a skyscraper, and we were just taking that's the kind of photos that he wanted. The photo he's taking right here is the photo we came there for, but he wanted it at night, and so we dootsed around Chicago all day to get some shots before that, just messing around. But then did that, and then we went to the movies and watched the Robin Hood movie, which is interesting. It wasn't good, and 2 tickets, like just the tickets to get into the movie theater, $38. That's insane. We could have bought the movie for that price. Either way, that's Chicago. And then we just got back at around 4 today. Kind of lazy day, just pooping around in the morning. Okay, so I missed today. I'm going to go back to Shrey's first video. So, interesting perspective on not... No, this is Christoph's video. Interesting perspective on not trusting your future self. That makes sense, and I like the idea of it. That's an interesting twist to it. I'm just not sure that's the most positive perspective for that. Then those finals sound crazy. The idea of getting like 80% for a single grade and a single test, that's madness to me. And that's an educational idea we'll have to talk about later. Hey Shreya, don't worry on catch up. Probably makes sense to just watch the last 2 videos when you're trying to catch up. We move fast, but the conversation usually rotates pretty quick. And at some point, on the sand dunes note, we should all drive out to the sand dunes. That'd be fun. We have to figure out car wise how that would work, but that would be a really cool trip. I could spend a whole day playing in the sand. I don't know about you guys, but okay, there's a half question. Could you spend a whole day playing in sand dunes, playing in a giant sandbox? I could. Then, Shreya, imagining all the stuff that you have to absorb and repeat without that whole lot of application actually sounds really difficult. And I understand the separation of med school, like after, where it is a lot more of that application. I just feel like it'd be best if there was a little bit more of a mix somehow. I don't know the answer to it. Just feel like it'd be better. Shreya, your question on spirit animal. My typical answer has always been otter or dolphin. Water loving, and just love of swimming. General playfulness, and a degree of intelligence and community, like social animals. As far as what I'd want to be, like moving my spirit animal, I'm going to count humans in as animals because humans are animals too. And so two people I'd want to be like or move more towards, Casey Neistat and Adam Savage. Casey Neistat is, I don't know if I've talked to you, Shreya, is a YouTube vlogger / YouTube video maker. He has had a really interesting and amazing story on how he got to where he was. And then Adam Savage is, he's also mainly a YouTuber now, but he's one half of the Mythbusters. So kind of a cross between them. Casey being 30 going on 40 and still being playful, healthy, and taking advantage of every opportunity that comes by. Casey, by pursuing what he cared about for so long, and then now he does what he loves to do every day for his job. On that last note, same for Adam Savage. He gets to build cool things and talk about the build process, and he makes like 20-minute videos, and I watch all of it because it's super interesting to me, and I love that stuff. He gets to experiment with new technologies and kind of preview those and run kind of like teasers for them on his channel, which is really cool. Mix useful and beautiful things. He makes things that are functional and very, very effectively functional, and things that are very beautiful and not at all functional. Sometimes a mix of them. That's amazing. That's kind of where that he's a fabricator and prop maker, and so that's kind of where that fits in there. But he also gets to be the face of science at its most fun. And going on 50 is still just as energetic and passionate as ever. Neither of those guys hides their passions, and they let that kind of zoning in on what they care about show through in what they make. You can see from a couple scenes on other of their things where they're just in it, and they have to remind themselves that they're actually being filmed by a camera because they're just loving so much what they're doing. A little cheatsy as far as spirit animal goes, but that's my answer. Then Christoph, hey again. The specific measurable goal idea is definitely key. And then Christoph, you didn't answer what your spirit animal was. But best of luck on your finals. And we'll see you on the other side, both of you guys. Also, just a thought. Want to take a break this week for finals week? I can't really see the benefit of having all this additional stress to what you guys already have to deal with. In my mind, it just makes sense to resume next Monday. So if you do like that idea, you just straight up don't have to respond to this, and we could just catch up on Monday. If you don't, you're welcome. I have not a whole lot going on, so I'll be here, able to respond either way, but no pressure at all on either of you guys. But in case any of you do want to respond, or responding on Monday, question to start it off: what famous people have had the biggest influence on your life, and how so? Curious to see your answers. Okay, good luck on finals, guys. See ya.